The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. What up, guys? Leon Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was Trained by All the Shonen Jump Protagonists. This is part 6. In the last part, Izuku showed off his skills in the quirk evaluation test and actually got first place because he wasn't even trying that hard. With some actually like Izuku, some are terrified, and some are actually just wants to beat him now. With now them being in hero combat training with All Might, as teams are that is canon, with him being paired up with Ochako and Iida and Bakugou being paired up together. With that said, let's get into this. As the day as they prepare for the exam. As for Bakugou, he plans on heading down the building. As Iida says, "Bakugou, can you tell me about Midoriya's quirk? I've seen that he has multiple abilities. Can you tell? I don't know crap about his quirk, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to beat him this time. I don't need a handicap from him. I don't need a landout. I'll prove I'm better than him. You stay up here and watch the bomb. Stay out of my way." As Iida saying, "Well, that's pretty rude to treat your partner," as he soon thinks, "Wait, I believe he acting like this because we are villains. We have to keep the idea that we are villains. My villainous compatriot, you are right." As Iida begins getting into the mindset of a villain. As for Izuku and Ochako, they are still standing outside. As Ochako was about to go in, however, Izuku stopped her, saying, "What's the matter, Deku?" As saying, "I got an idea, but I'm going to need you to trust me. Do you?" As saying, "Of course. I trust you before, so why wouldn't I not now?" As Izuku saying, "Great." At any rate, he soon creates the Shadow Clone Jutsu. As soon he say, "This is my plan." With some time going by, both Izuku and Ochako go inside. As they are looking through the area, both Bakugou soon comes out of the corridor, as saying, "There you are, Deku." As soon there's not even a scratch on him, as Bakugou saying, "Damn it, I thought for sure." As Izuku saying, "Ochako, go now," saying, "Okay." As she runs off, saying, "Doesn't matter. I'll go after her after I'm done with you, because you're the biggest threat to me, as you are." As Izuku saying, "Well then, Kachan, show me what you got." As he gets into a fighting stance, but it's not his pace's stance. As Izuku thinks he's not worth it, as Bakugou soon rushes at Izuku, with Izuku dodging his explosions, with him getting a kick to the gut, knocking him back. As Izuku jumps across the walls, and soon was about to land a punch on Bakugou, as Bakugou dodges this, thinking, his reaction, I think I've gotten faster than him now. I can see where he's coming. As soon the fight continues going on and on, with Bakugou trying to hit Izuku with multiple explosions, and Izuku planning on hitting Bakugou, but he hasn't even pulled out his Nichiri Katana yet, or any of his triggers, not even used his Dying Will Flames, or his Nen yet either. As everyone in the monitoring room thinking that, hey, is Midoriya holding back? As soon Tokoyami thinks, I believe it's best if he does. If he did give it everything he got in this test, Who knows what he would do to Bakugo, or possibly even to his teammate, or Iida. As Momo thinks, yeah, it's possible. It's most likely that if he uses his full strength, he would most likely destroy the building, and given our circumstances, he would most likely lose. As All Might thinking, no, young Midoriya would have found a way through this situation easily. Fighting in a situation like this, he could use any of his other abilities, and I know he's grown even more to the point where he can handle stuff like this. As soon Izuku conducts his dying will flames as it flows through his hands and through his glove, as he punches Bakugo square in the face, with Bakugo feeling the intense fire and the metal of the glove through, as he's sent flying, thinking, damn it. As he rushes back at Izuku, Ochako is struggling to get the bomb, trying her best to get it, as saying, haha, is that all you can do, hero? There's no chance in heck you'll be able to get this device. You will fail. As Ochako is getting frustrated and not even laughing, she wonders, I wonder if this plan's gonna work. As soon, while Iida is laughing, while still holding onto the bomb, soon small cracks begin to form outside of the window where Iida is. As Bakugo is still trying his best, as he's saying, I've had enough of this, you bastard. First you show that you're stronger than me. Then you show me up when you save me from that goddamn sledge villain. Even after I thanked your ass, you still continue to show me up. And last but not least, All Might chose you to be his successor, and yet you pawned it off on me because you looked down on me. You thought that I needed a handout. You thought I was weak without it. As Izuku saying, that's not the case, Kachan. I gave it to you. I wanted All Might to give you one for all because... Shut the hell up! I don't need your pity! As he soon pulls back his gauntlet, Izuku saying, wait, Kachan, you can't! If you use that gauntlet, I'll blow your ass back. However, if you are knowing your speed, you should be able to dodge it easily. As Izuku's saying, damn it, I need some time. Hurry up and get the goddamn bomb already. As soon, all the windows began shattering instantly. As Iida wonders, what's going on? As soon, without any hesitation, he gets kicked into the face like nothing. Like he was sent flying, saying, what was that? As soon, both Izuku and Ochako are already nearing the bomb. As he thinks, what happened? As Ochako saying, I don't even know myself, but as he looks at both Ochako and the other Ochako and saying, wait, as soon after the other Ochako performs a hand sign, and as it looks like it's Izuku, and soon the other one saying, it's about damn time, as Bakugo hears All Might telling them that the hero team has won, with Bakugo still preparing his gauntlet saying, what the hell? What are you talking about? We haven't, you're still here. As, did she? As Izuku saying, well, yes and no. As he soon puts in hand signs and begins to say, release. As he soon disappears. Even the other Izuku that was on top released as well. As soon, Iida saying, I am so confused. As Izuku saying, let me explain, Iida. My quirk, it allows me, I have multiple abilities. My quirk allows me to create clones of myself and also transform my body as well. Due to this, I was able to create a clone of myself and have one of the clones transform into Uraraka to distract you while me and Uraraka scaled the building easily as soon. And in secret, I was also shattering each and every window, allowing us to get through without you noticing and erasing our presence at the same time. And that's it. Is saying, that is confusing, but genius in a way. As Izuku smiled inside his mind, saying, I used the shadow clone and / transformation jutsu alongside to distract both Iida and Kachan. And then I used my chakra to scale the building with Uraraka carrying her. As then I used my Cosmo to flow throughout the windows, slowly cracking it while suppressing my aura and presence with my Nen, and doing the same to Ochako. As soon, it was the perfect plan for us to do this. As soon, everyone is shocked, surprised, as there's no cameras from outside, so they couldn't really see what happened. As Izuku saying, looks like we did it, Uraraka, as she's still pretty blushing after being carried by Izuku again, as saying, this is the second time you've carried me on your shoulder, and it's kind of, as she begins poking her fingers together, as Izuku saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean, I should have asked if you were okay with it. As saying, no, it's okay. Just probably should give me a warning next time again. Is saying, because I actually like it. Is Izuku blushes a little bit, saying, sure. With Iida in the looking room, not wondering what's really going on. As soon as all three of them exit, with Bakugo still also exit at the same time, dumbfounded as well, as he looks behind him and sees Izuku, saying, Deku! How the hell did you? When did you? As Izuku saying, I'll explain later. Also, we need to talk after class is done. Got it? It's saying, why you? And then everyone is at as they all enter the Monty room, and the next group being just like canon, being Shoji, Shoto being the hero team, and Ojiro and Toru being the villain team. As that goes pretty similar with Shoto basically freezing the building and stopping both Ojiro and Toru's footsteps entirely and causing them to be trapped in ice. As Izuku thinks, so his quirk allows him to control ice pretty well, as he thinks there's something more to him. He still has one quirk, but it feels like he has more than that. As soon as as both Shoto and Shoji won, Shoto soon melts the building, as Izuku realized he has another elemental ability with his quirk. As Izuku thinks, Todoroki. So he's the son of Endeavor. As Izuku is interested and curious on how the son of Endeavor has an ice quirk and a fire quirk at the same time, even though Izuku notices that it's only one quirk though. With Izuku being puzzled and curious, as Bakugo notices and realizes that Izuku is really curious about Bakugo, as he noticed that Shoto is possibly even strong or even stronger than him, as he gets even more and more pissed off. As soon all the other matches go just like they would in canon. However, Izuku is there and not in the infirmary, as All Might says, well done everyone, and we had no casualties as well. I believe that you all are on your way to greatness. as everyone is actually glad to hear All Might say this, as he says, well, if you now excuse me, I have to leave, as he soon runs down the hallway, as everyone's surprised seeing him saying, wow, I'm actually, that's a real hero there, Xing out with grace, as Kirishima says, as Suki saying, grace? I mean, I've seen graceful and that's to be honest, and that's being in a world full of ninjas, where a loudmouth can become one. And with Izuku looking at Bakugo as he walks off, as Izuku saying, "But hey, Kachan, we need to talk." Saying, "I don't have anything to talk to you." As he soon walks off again, not as he plans on changing his outfit and soon leaving class as soon as possible. As Izuku notices this and heads to the changing room first, passing Bakugo before he even noticed him, and then heads to the exit of the school. As soon everyone else notices too, as they all notice that Bakugo left as soon as possible, and they don't see Izuku anywhere. As soon after, Bakugo is preparing to leave the school with Izuku waiting at the gate, as he tells him, "So, what do you plan on doing? Are you going to drop out of the school after seeing what happened?" As Bakugo saying, "Shut up. I have nothing to say to you." As Izuku saying, I've always been patient when it came to you, Kachan. I've never actually hated you, even after what you did to me those 8 years ago before my quirk awakened. I never truly did, and I still don't." As Bakugo saying, "Don't give me that bullshit. You act so like there's nothing wrong between us. You act like that you are better than me, and yet you are. Good for you. And then you want to give me a handicap because you want to still prove that you're better than me. Ain't that the fact, Deku?" As Bakugo has nothing but tears in his eyes, realizing, as Izuku realized that you have gotten so much damn wrong. As Izuku raises his hand up, as Bakugo was prepared to get into a battle stance, but nothing happened, as he soon hears something behind him, as it's a portal, is saying, "What the hell? When did?" As Izuku is already in front of Bakugo and kicks him into the portal, as Izuku walks in, as the ones who saw this being Suyu, Ochako, and also Mina as well, saying, "Wait, did you guys see that?" Saying, "Yeah, Midoriya just opened a portal and he kicked Bakugo in, Ribbit." Saying, "I think we should get the teachers for this." As soon after, a couple seconds later, the portal soon opens again with Bakugo coming out of it, and Izuku shaking hands as they wonder, wait, what just happened? As that only took a couple of seconds for them. However, for Izuku and Bakugo, it took 30 minutes. As Bakugo is knocked back onto the ground, as he looks around saying, "What the hell? Where the hell are we? Have we teleported somewhere?" As, "Where the hell did you take me, Deku?" As Izuku closes the portal, and soon saying, "So we're here. I didn't expect that I could come back here. Plus, it's nighttime, so I don't expect anybody coming out anytime soon." Just saying, "What the hell are you talking about?" As Bakugo screams out, saying, "Where the hell are we?" As Izuku says, "This is the world of the shinobi. The world where I was trained by both my masters, Naruto Uzumaki and Sasuke Uchiha. They taught me how to master and harness my chakra." As Bakugo saying, "What the hell are you talking about?" As Izuku tells him, "This is what my quirk really is. My quirk allows me to travel between multiple worlds. I kept this a secret from you, Kachan, because knowing you would tell me that's bullshit. You would tell me that's a lie, saying that I'm lying about what my quirk can really do. And yet, I came back every summer and every couple of days getting stronger and stronger for the past 3 years. Tell me that I was wrong. As Bakugo was saying, that's a lie. It's a lie. You can't. It doesn't exist. As he's saying, damn you! As he rushes at him with a furious intent with his explosions. With Bakugo was about to explode Izuku's face. With Izuku saying, we're doing hand signs saying, wind style, vacuum barrage jutsu! As he soon opens his mouth with a huge gust of wind coming out. As Bakugo was sent flying, as saying, what the hell? How the hell did you? As Izuku rushes more at him, as saying, lightning style, static claws jutsu! As claws coming out of his hands and out of his feet. As he soon scratches both Bakugo with all of them. As he tons of slashes and cuts all over his body and his uniform. And as Bakugo feels each and every shock as he tries his best to stand up, but he can't. As Bakugo saying, damn it, how? And that's only a fraction of the jutsus that they taught me. Well, some of them these jutsus are jutsus I learned by myself. However, they taught me how to harness my chakra, and I still have much more I can do. As he soon pulls out he uses his Nen, his conjuring ability, to pull out his Nichiri katana as he gets into his fighting stance. As Bakugo saying, I won't lose to you, Deku! As Izuku says, sun breathing, 7th form, scorching crimson mirrors! As flames begin circling around Izuku, as they scatter all around the area they're in. As Bakugo sees this, saying, wait, that's not even, as he realized they're not really they're not really flames. Are they illusions? As soon after, he's soon shredded by Izuku's sword, as cuts all over his body, as he screams in agony and pain all over, saying, ow! I was too distracted by the flame, by the invisible fire, saying, oh no. Well, I could have used the actual fire by using my Nen, being another technique I've learned from another world. Thanks to my other master, or my closest friend, who I see as my fellow brother, being Gon Freets. And the sun and this is total concentration breathing that I first learned when I first awakened my quirk. I learned it from my first master, Tanjiro Kamado. Master Tanjiro gave me a place to belong, where I felt like I was alone for so long. Thanks to him, I learned everything to start my journey, to become the hero that this world needs. Not the number one hero in Japan, but become the number one hero around the world. The hero that we all deserve, to end all villainy and to understand each other too. As Izuku's sword disappears, as he soon walks up to Bakugo, saying, I personally, deep down, part of me may hate you, may despise you, Kachan. But right now, all of me right now still sees you as my childhood friend who just lost his way on what it truly means to be a hero. For so long, you had to force yourself to prove to everyone that you're the strongest. But you don't have to do that anymore. Other people are just as strong, or possibly even stronger than you. Even I know that. I have my limits as well. I could become an all-powerful god if I stayed in all these worlds for a select period of time, but I chose not to. I may have not had any friends in the beginning, but I still had my mother, and I was tired of making her worry about me constantly. So I had to so I take a limit. I can spend an entire year here, which only is one week in our world. Originally, it was 2 weeks, but I found a way to manipulate the time of my quirk to return in our world, thanks to another master of mine. So, do you understand now, Kachan? I didn't tell All Might to give you one for all because I pitied you, that I looked down on you, that I wanted a real challenge. I gave it to you because I know you would make one for all truly yours. You would become the real successor to his quirk. And that's how I see it. You, Katsuki Bakugo, deserve to be the 9th successor of One for All. Just as I told All Might. As Bakugo looks closely at Izuku, realizing that he isn't the same Izuku that he knows. That he didn't realize it. That he didn't look. That all he thought about was hating him. But he didn't really look at him closely. He didn't really see him, or was really looking at him or understanding him. But now, at this very moment of weakness, he realized that this is Izuku Midoriya, the friend that's been trying to look out for him for so long. As Bakugo begins tearing up and says, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Izuku." As Izuku hugs his old childhood friend, saying, "I know." With that, Bakugo cried for at least a little while, with them returning back to their world, which only took a few seconds, even though it was 30 minutes when they fought. As Izuku thinks, I wonder how much time has passed in Master Naruto and Master Sasuke's world. I wish I could have stayed to look at them, but I can't. At least not now. As Izuku looks at Bakugo, as he did heal his wounds with basic medical ninjutsu and amplifying it with his nen. However, his UA uniform is pretty trashed right now and pretty cut up badly, and I mean badly. As Izuku saying, "Yeah, I don't have an ability that can fix fabric. I'm sorry." Saying, "You seriously, Izuku?" Saying, I'm sorry. As Izuku saying, "Wait, you call me by my first name?" "Well, yeah. Can't keep calling you Deku anymore. You're not that." As Izuku saying, "Well, why not?" Saying, "Huh? I don't mind if you call me Deku. As I said, I plan on changing the name Deku once I finally become the world's greatest number one hero after all." As Bakugo sees his friend with a gentle smile and saying, "Sure. And I'll become the number one hero here in Japan. And I'll also support you in your dream as well." Saying, "Thanks, Kachan." Whatever. At any rate, going back inside. I hope I can order a new uniform before school starts tomorrow. Saying, "I don't see that happening." As soon, the two split off. And, however, Bakugo didn't just head to the main office. He also went to talk with All Might as he stands in front of his door and knocks, saying, who is it? It's Bakugo, sir. Can I talk to you about One for All? As All Might says, come in, my boy. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And this entire build-up was to Izuku and Bakugo finally rekindling their friendship. I wanted to do it pretty early instead of Bakugo hating him for eternity throughout this until the practical licensing exam. So yeah, I hope you can understand. Any rate, please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out my channel a lot. Any rate, this is Mooky, signing out. Later.